Once upon a time, in a lush forest teeming with life, there lived a wise old rabbit named Ramen. Ramen was known far and wide for his intelligence and quick wit, which often saved him from the perils of the forest. One day, as Ramen was hopping through the forest, he stumbled upon a majestic lion named Sheru. Sheru was known as the king of the forest, feared by all creatures big and small. As Ramen approached Sheru, he noticed a glint of mischief in the lion's eyes. "Greetings, your majesty," said Ramen, bowing respectfully. "What brings you to this part of the forest today?" Sheru chuckled menacingly. "Ah, Ramen, I have a proposition for you. You see, I've grown tired of hunting the usual prey. I crave something different, something more challenging. So, I've decided to make you my next meal." Ramen's heart skipped a beat, but he maintained his composure. "But surely, your majesty, there are other creatures in the forest more worthy of your attention. I am but a humble rabbit, hardly a worthy opponent for a mighty lion like yourself." Sheru chuckled again, his eyes gleaming with anticipation. "Ah, but that's where you're wrong, Ramen. I've heard tales of your cunning and wit, and I believe you may prove to be a more entertaining challenge than you realize." Ramen's mind raced as he pondered his predicament. He knew that he couldn't outrun the lion, but perhaps he could outsmart him. "Very well, your majesty," said Ramen, feigning defeat. "If it is to be my fate to become your meal, then so be it. But before you devour me, may I make one request?" Sheru raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "Go on." "I have heard that the bravest and wisest of kings always close their eyes while devouring their prey," said Ramen. "For it is said that closing one's eyes signifies trust and honor. Would you honor me with such a gesture before you consume me?" Sheru considered Ramen's request for a moment before nodding in agreement. "Very well, Ramen. I shall close my eyes as a sign of respect before I devour you." With that, Sheru closed his eyes and prepared to pounce on Ramen. But in that split second, Ramen darted away as fast as his legs could carry him, disappearing into the dense undergrowth of the forest. Sheru opened his eyes in confusion, realizing that he had been outsmarted by the clever rabbit. With a roar of frustration, he vowed to never underestimate the power of wit and intelligence again. And so, Ramen the rabbit emerged victorious, proving that brains are just as important as brawn in the game of survival. The moral of the story: wisdom and cunning are powerful allies in the face of adversity.